Hello.
Hi,
That was
welcome back
racist.
to
Welcome back
welcome back
to our
to the
podcast.
TTYL podcast.
Oh, I'm like not used to having someone on a podcast with me.
I know, right?
And no,
I'm Sarah, one of your co-hosts.
I'm Adrian, your other co-host.
And then we became robots.
What'd you say?
And then we became robots.
I heard we became a box. I've been having problem like hearing all day.
Are you okay? You know why? Oh,
Why?
just today. You know why, sir?
Why? Oh, you're gonna talk about my earwax?
Please.
No.
I want to dig it out so
If
bad.
you make it into a YouTube video, let you do it.
Ew, what?
Put it on your channel.
What?
Hey,
Cleaning
can we talk
my
about?
cleaning
my
my
ex-roommates?
ex-roommates.
Hey, people would click. People would fucking
What kind
click.
of YouTube channel
So
is
wait,
this?
just make it 10 seconds long.
Wait,
Just like
I'm down.
just
If
like
I ever
a
lost a
flash.
dare, I would do that.
Lost a dare.
Mhm.
What are the odds?
Okay.
1 to 3.
Dude.
No, just like you flash a clip, keep it up for like
Oh
keep it up for
my God.
1 hour and then delete it.
1 hour. Okay. 1 hour would probably be like 3 views.
No,
Like
Half a day.
me,
One
you,
day.
Rebecca.
one day I'll post it on my socials.
Oh my God. You want this?
I don't care. I literally don't care. Pivot. You want to talk about your personal channel?
Oh, it's kind of crazy.
What are you feeling? We get the first interview with Sarah.
Okay, so for context, my personal YouTube channel has grown a little bit
A little bit.
over the past couple weeks.
Days.
Yeah. So it was at 220 subscribers like 2 weeks ago, and then a week later it was at like, let's just say like 320, and then after that a couple days like half a week later it went up to like 600. The first video that kind of blew up for my channel was the apartment hunting one,
Yeah.
which that one makes a little bit more sense because that's a very like, it's not just like a vlog style, like it has like value to it, and I feel like apartment hunting in New York City is always kind of a hot topic, so I was surprised, but like it made sense. And then I wasn't expecting my second follow-up video to also actually surpass that video, because I'm like, this one's just like my life, you know, like that's less inherently valuable to like a random audience. But people started like commenting.
I think it's the water boiler, dude. Everyone's like, what the fuck is that? What are you doing, Sarah?
Somebody just commented today that they didn't like where the sink was placed.
Where's the sink placed?
They said they
Wait,
don't.
for your kitchen?
Yeah, they said they don't
Oh.
like that you can see it from the living room.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I didn't never bothered
Is that
me.
an Asian cultural? I don't know.
Oh, like feng shui or something. But
cannot see sink from the living room.
I will say, like, so you know how I'm always like, I want to build a community, like that's my goal.
Yeah.
Well, now that people are commenting, I kind of got weirded out. I was like, why are random people commenting about my life? And it felt kind of weird.
Wait, that is so interesting.
Yeah.
Like wow.
I don't know what I would have expected. Like, it just kind of feels like strange.
Wait, okay.
It kind
so
of feels
low-key,
scary.
It's scary, but I'm just thinking like contextually, if these were just like people in real life, it's like they just pulled up to your apartment and was like, and then you're like,
Yo, let me see that water boiler.
you're like, sick. Or like, nice to meet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like welcome.
At this video, literally.
So glad you're here.
Wait, your replies are like the funniest thing ever. Like you're just like, oh, thank you so much. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Oh, thank you. It's giving like when people leave the party and you're just like at the door like greeting everyone. Like goodbye. Oh,
so
you know,
much
like
for coming.
yeah. But
Yeah.
are you happy?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I think part of it is like the work that went into, you know, that whole thing where it's like the manifesting, the being ready to receive it when it comes kind of mentality.
I think it's crazy that it happened when you decided to go back into it. You
That's
know?
true. That was
Like-
my second video.
Like if you, well, even the first
back.
video. Like if you had never like one day before your trip was like, oh, like I think I should restart it. You know,
Yeah.
like you could have still been stuck in like this weird like limbo of like, do I do it? Do I not do it?
Yeah,
Do we just
like
keep doing
I'm
a
literally doing
podcast?
it. Just yeah. I'm like, my goal right now is to reach monetization status,
Yeah.
which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And
Watch hours, are you close?
watch hours, I'm like halfway.
Okay.
There's this limbo between when you're starting versus when you kind of feel like more of an established creator, like when you have like a decent following and like,
Yeah.
you know, you're consistent and like your branding is pretty established.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in that limbo where it's like, okay, there's momentum here,
Right.
but I don't feel like a really established creator right now.
Yeah, like you don't want to be like a one video blows up and then
yeah,
like
yeah.
nothing comes
No,
out of
literally,
it.
I'm like, what if everything else I post just
No,
flops? But I'm
no,
like, that's
but-
fine too. I'm
Like I think there's two parts of it. You have to be strategic in what you post,
mm-hmm.
but make sure you find joy in it. But I think number two, more importantly, when your video does, I'm not gonna say flop, when it doesn't meet your standards, like make sure you don't lose like passion for it, you know?
Yeah, like
Because you're right, like your baseline for what you think is like normal is gonna get higher. When you don't reach that, don't be like, fuck, I should,
What?
yeah, or
Yeah.
like try, or I think biggest thing is like stay true to your like identity of making
yeah,
videos.
totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's gonna come
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, no, you're so right. It's like remembering where I'm placing my worth and value in.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's not the numbers, but it truly is like just what I want to make. But there is that balance between what do I want to make versus being strategic about the topics that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think at the end of the day, no matter what, it's gonna be what I like to make, because I've just know myself, like if it's not something I actually want to film, it's not gonna be good.
Right. No,
And I
no,
don't want to
totally
edit
get
it,
you.
and it's gonna be like a chore. And right now I still have the privilege of choosing what I like to do over being strategic.
Mhm, mhm.
So yeah, still taking it baby steps.
No,
But
I think you got it, dude. If you haven't subscribed to your personal account.
and subscribe to TT Wild Podcast.
Wait, I didn't realize when you filmed that one day
You're
you were
flicking
gonna
off.
put it. Oh shit, my bad.
Oh,
I
what?
didn't realize when you filmed that one day it was gonna be in your video.
What? Oh, in my trailer thing.
Was it trailer?
Oh, sorry. When I came last week.
Yeah.
Was that only last week?
That was last week.
Was that 2 weeks ago?
No, it's last week.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You feel old as fuck. Speaking of which, welcome to our topic of the day. We're gonna be talking
Yo,
about.
what was that transition?
That was good. I'm trying to be more casual. Welcome to talking about growing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're grown up. What inspired this topic, you would ask? Sarah and I are in our mid-20s, but we don't feel too grown up, or at least I don't. Do you feel grown up?
In a lot of ways, yes. In a lot of ways, no.
Are you comfortable calling yourself an adult, or are you still a young adult?
Oh, definitely
play
young
that.
adult.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, we're adults.
No.
We're at the point where kids can look at us and be like, you're old.
Oh, true.
I think we're not old compared to our peers, but like I think objectively we are like we're pushing.
Yo, that's
we're in
so
our late
true.
20s.
When I was in high school, anyone in college, I'd be like, "You're old."
Right?
Anyone in college, or when I was in college, and anyone that graduated college, I'm like, "Whoa, what the heck?"
Wait, you know, like how sometimes, like when we're out and about and kids, like when we were kids and we see like an old person,
Yeah.
and it's kind of giving like Mean Girls behavior, like you're a little too old to be here. Like how we're like, why are there so many kids in Soho? You know, I feel like we're
Bruh.
entering that era.
But you know how they say like as you get older, you care less. It's so true. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
I know I'm living my best life now. I would not
Truly.
be a kid again.
But the other day I was in Soho, I was shopping. I was at GU with Will.
Goo. Oh.
Yeah, and we heard these kids being like, our AP test scores come out in 2 days. And we were like, all right, that's our sign. We gotta go.
Wait.
People in my CG too, like some people are like older than me. Because I've been around people that are like 3 years, up to 3, 4, 5 years older than me, I
Mhm.
feel older than 26. Like sometimes I think about my next birthday and I'm like, oh wow, I'm gonna turn 28. And then I'm like, wait,
Wait.
no, I'm not.
You know how like it's like at what point do you stop? Okay, not that you should stop celebrating your birthday, but like at what point does it like tone down? You know what I mean? Like I feel like every year as you're growing up, you want it to be bigger than the last to some degree, right? Like group of friends, group of bigger friends, like renting out a bar,
Yeah.
like yada yada yada. But like at what point does it like chill out?
I feel like that's like a 20s thing.
That it
Because like that's when you have probably like most
The most amount of
quantity of friends, and
I
like
see.
especially if you're living in a city, that's like kind of the culture.
Mhm.
But I was actually thinking like for my next birthday, I kind of either want to do like a small dinner party or make a trip.
A trip
Yeah, with people that are down to go.
that are your friends. Wait, that's so interesting. I've never celebrated my birthday in that kind of capacity.
Me,
Like,
yeah, me. Oh,
wait, what are you talking about?
like a trip wise.
Oh, no. I mean, just like, do guys have birthday parties? Yes, I know they do.
Yeah.
But it's like, I've
Yeah, you
never
don't
like,
do,
I
like-
don't do. Like, remember how last year me and
Yeah.
Caleb were just like,
Y'all are chill
"Oh,
ass.
I just want. We didn't even want dinner. Well, did we? Maybe, possibly.
Barely.
Barely.
Like you wouldn't set it up yourself, but
Yeah,
if someone else did,
The
you
girls
would
were like, let's
appreciate
take you
it.
guys out to dinner. And we're
Yeah.
like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Is there anything that like you did as a child that you hated, but like that still hasn't changed now?
That I still hate.
Yeah. Like for me, this is gonna sound crazy, like making my bed. You can tell like I just made it.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but I'm kidding.
Wait, no, literally I'm like, okay, my mom. Oh, I have trauma about this.
Why?
So my grandma in Hong Kong would be like, you have to fold your blanket a really specific way.
Oh.
And then one time I folded it very bad. I like made it into a burrito. Like I literally rolled it up, and she literally called it poop in front of me, and I cried.
That's so sad.
I know. R.I.P. childhood trauma. Something I do enjoy now is like washing dishes. I think feeling the water on my skin is very calming.
Very sensual.
Mm.
Interesting. I think for me, something that I like doing now that I hated before, I kind of miss homework and doing like being forced to do a bunch of extracurricular activities.
That is so interesting. Yeah, because
Like-
as a kid, you were like,
Yeah, as a kid, I'm like, oh, I don't want to go to piano.
Yeah,
or like,
you
I
just-
don't want to play piano.
you sign up
or-
for Kumon.
Bro, I always wanted to do Kumon as
You
a
never did
kid.
Kumon?
No, I did it
never
like
did
one
Kumon
time. My
either.
parents were like, this is dumb. And then I was like, oh, I want to grade it because it's so fun to like flip through the pages and like,
Grade Kumon.
yeah. Never did that either. Maybe I should do that.
Maybe you should take a piano lesson.
Oh.
What instrument would you learn if you could?
Probably piano. But I don't know if I would do lessons. Maybe just like on my own.
Can you fit a piano in your apartment?
Oh my God.
Maybe next to the water boiler.
Bruh.
Wait, you know how it'd be so sick if your coffee table you can flip it around and just the piano?
Whoa.
That
Do they
probably
make
does
those?
not exist.
Okay, I was gonna say. You know, actually, growing up, I didn't actually have to do that many things. Oh, cleaning. I hate cleaning. I hate cleaning.
The way your voice rasps. I hate cleaning.
I hate cleaning, like
Wait, no, I
deep
got
cleaning,
you.
like the kitchen or like dusting.
Did you ever have the duster that every Asian household has? It's like
Oh, like the on the stick thing. No, we didn't.
Oh, lame.
Actually, that probably would have made it easier and more fun. But
How are you dusting?
That's
What the
kind
hell?
of dumb because you just distribute the dust into the
like
air.
It goes into the air. Yeah, no,
So
I gotcha.
I like use a paper towel with water and I do a wipe down first to collect, like make it all clumpy and
But
collect
it's
it all.
so satisfying.
It is, but like I have so many freaking trinkets in my room that like I have to like clean each of them and I have to take them
You do
off
have a
to
lot of
clean my
trinkets. Oh my
trays and then I
God.
have to take that off to clean the like. Oh, it's so annoying.
Wait, okay, so like confession for my desk,
Uh-huh.
like I don't wipe what things are on. Does that make sense? Like I just leave my keyboard there. I never pick it up, and I just wipe around.
Oh,
it.
around-
So
oh, I see what
eventually,
you
like
mean.
if you lift up my
There's, like, a
keyboard,
rim.
there's just like a rectangle of just like dust. No,
Crust.
that's not good.
It's
Big
all right.
crust. So growing up, would you say you're like pretty good about calling your parents? Because I feel like that's like a
Oh.
grown up activity.
So
that-
funny.
I don't know. Okay, so like my dad, every single week we had to call my grandparents for the last like 18 years. And then now I'm like out and
Oh.
about. My mom low-key gets on my ass for not calling her.
Really?
I'm supposed to call every Sunday and I used to be good about it, but ever since graduating, I think it's just been like kind of poo-poo.
No, that's fair. Wait, you're so right. My parents always had like some kind of schedule with their parents. My sister and I think my parents want us to, but it's hard to get us to be consistent with it. But when I looked at my parents, they always were consistent with it.
Okay, if you had to predict, what would be your parents' attachment style with their parents?
Out of anxious, avoidant, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I think it's because our generation is so traumatized by like the immigrant family experience. Because like, so low key, okay, for the longest time, I was like, I'm secure. Now, for the first time, I'm like, No, I think I'm avoidant actually,
Oh.
but like a more like a mature avoidant. Like
Uh-huh.
for example, if Rebecca and I like argue, my first response is to make a joke out of it, and
Mm,
that never clicked to me as being avoidant because I'm like, oh, but afterwards I can like communicate with you through it, but that's still
yeah.
like my initial response.
Oh, I see.
But apparently, like avoidant people don't like to call their parents because they find like that emotional connection like super weird with their parents as they're getting older.
Oh, interesting.
Are you avoidant? I forget.
I might. I feel like it's hard to label with attachment style because I feel like it's different for every scenario and every person.
That's
Like
fair.
your relationship
That's
with
fair.
each person is
That's fair.
different, and even within that relationship, different circumstances are different. So I typically run anxious. I
Oh,
have
you are
avoidant
anxious.
tendencies as well. Like I
Oh,
can,
I see.
depending
I
on the
see. I see.
situation. I think with my parents, so I don't know. That's interesting that you frame it in that perspective because I also don't know if it's just like an age thing. Like you just grow up and you realize how important or like how much your parents did for you, and
Okay,
like,
that's sad. No, no, no. I know what you mean. I know what you
yeah.
mean.
And I feel like I know a couple friends that have like that family FaceTime and they're pretty consistent with it, but I feel like majority of my friends don't call their parents that often.
Do you when you do call your parents, is it more like guilty, or are you like I mean I know you're happy to see your parents obviously,
Yeah.
but like how do you process that almost? Because like for me, okay, just like being completely honest, like I love my parents, but like my mom and I have had like a really rocky relationship the last like couple of years.
Yeah.
And when I called my family, is I'm calling her. I'm not like calling my dad or my brother or anything.
Hmm.
So whenever I see her, like there's two things that really bothers me. She nags me, which I know is because she loves me,
Hmm.
and she like criticizes me like out of love,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So then like it kind of feels like a chore to me sometimes, you
Oh, I know what you
know.
mean. Yeah. I know what you mean. I think for me over time, my overall feeling of calling my parents is very positive, and I think at the end of the day, oh my God, guys, the turning point of like shifting my, I think I might have said this on the podcast at some point, but the turning point of viewing my parents differently was in college when I was really blowing them off and I was always getting angry at them whenever they like nagged me or like said anything because that's just habitually like how they talk and stuff. It's not necessarily out of like to be annoying or anything. It's just like that's just it is what it is. But yeah, at one point my mom was like, so what are like we just want to get to know what's going on in your life and
Oh, I
stuff.
remember the
Yeah. And then they
story.
were like,
Yeah,
so you just what are we to you? Just like we're gonna give you money and that's it? Like no emotional, whatever. And then I was like,
that's hard.
oh my God, yeah. So that's why now I know my parents just want to know what's going on just because I'm their daughter. But also because they care about me and want the best for me, want to make sure I'm doing okay.
Would you share your location with them if they asked?
Oh yeah, my mom has my location.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez, I would not. Not a million years.
No, she's so chill. Like even with the whole like content creation thing right now, like
Oh,
she's
yeah. How do
so
they feel
chill.
about
I
it?
mean, she is like worried too, and like she does ask me about like how's the job search going, like blah blah blah. But at the same time, she knows I'm just taking a break, and like she knows it'll be fine. And
Have you ever floated the idea of like, oh, what if this became full time?
yeah,
And what they say?
yeah, I tell her all the time. She's like okay. She's like, yeah, I know that like this is a career for people, and she's like,
Oh, your mom is so open minded.
no, she is like mental health therapy. She's like very understanding.
Wow, that is so interesting.
She's like, I know that our generations are different, and like she's like your generation just has different thought processes about everything, and she's
Right.
like, for our generation, if somebody took a year gap to travel or whatever, like
You're
you'd maybe
unemployed.
question it. But
Yeah, no,
yeah,
I
she's
got
like, I
that.
know you guys, your generation will travel for a year and like and then come back to work and like it's all good. So just as long as you are okay, like do whatever, take your time, figure it out. Where are we going with this? Oh yeah, so that's why I feel like my overall, like every time I talk to her, I know that's her intention, and she's like,
Right.
I'm grateful for her open-mindedness. But I mean, sometimes she does nag too, and then I get like, bruh, because it's like sometimes she'll just tell me like, don't drink boba, but then I'm like,
What?
what are you gonna do about that? Like, there's nothing
Wait,
she can do
your
about
mom
that.
says, what are you gonna do about it? Or you
No,
said that?
I say,
Oh.
yeah, because I'm like,
Oh, shit,
you're
you're
not
scary.
here.
No, I got it. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. No, yeah, I feel like my mom is also like that. Like she's as I've gotten older, she like now is a lot more chill about giving the advice and stuff. but then it feels like she has to have like the last say.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I support you, blah blah blah, and then like, but don't do this. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you're ruining the point of you supporting
Yeah.
me. No, yeah, definitely. Like as we're getting older, I do feel like I do feel bad for how I treated them in the past too.
Oh my
Like growing
gosh.
up, I was a piece of a shit. But okay, my core memory though of why I became a villain as a child was because I gave my mom a gift one time, and she was like, "Well, I don't want it." Yeah,
Oh,
I think that started my villain
sad.
era. I mean, like we're fine now, but also don't buy my mom gifts anymore.
Is she ever like, why don't you buy me gifts?
No, that's the one thing I appreciate about her. She doesn't expect anything in return. She
Mhm.
just like wants, like you said, like just wants us to be part of the family. You know?
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pivot a little bit away from parents. I wanted to ask you about like friends. I know this is not like a friendship episode,
Mhm.
but like I don't know. I feel like we're in the era where like growing out of friends is natural now.
Mhm.
Or have you thought more about like how that changes in your life as you get older?
Yeah, it's really sad, but it's like a part of life. I feel like the first time it really hits is like when
Yeah,
you graduate.
children.
Oh,
Okay. Sorry, not to like jump your seriousness, but my irrational fears, my kid is best friends with like an asshole parent, and then I have to like be friends with them too.
Oh,
Or even like, dude, you're gonna settle down somewhere, and then your
bruh.
friends will either like be like your friends, or
Yeah.
like the culmination of like
Your kids' friends,
Parents, yeah.
parents, yeah. That's so true.
Or
I'm kind of
like-
excited.
what,
I'm so excited.
dude? I'm like, what if they're all like old as fuck?
Bruh.
Like my kid just became friends with a bunch of like,
You don't have to be friends with them.
I'm gonna see them at the birthday parties. I'm gonna see them at the functions.
Yeah, but it's not that often.
Fair enough.
I don't think
You're-
my parents are like that close to my friends' parents.
That's interesting.
Wait, really?
Um,
Your parents?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of my okay. So how it would go would be like, oh, mom, I made like a best friend, and
Yeah.
my mom would be like, okay, sick. Let's go set up a play date. And then like I go to their play date, and then the parents would just be off chatting, and then like through
Oh.
that they understand like, oh, we're gonna be seeing each other a lot, you know, because our kids are best friends.
Dude, I'd be terrified if I meet the other parents and I'm just like, oh, we don't vibe. And then it's
No,
like,
that's what
I
I'm
don't like
saying.
how they parent their kid or something like that.
Like, what if you end up genuinely hating like their parents?
I've never thought about that.
Like they have red flags, like they're
Damn.
toxic.
And that's so likely because like people are people.
That was profound. Like, okay, something that like I thought about was like, so I played basketball in high school, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, a lot of parents show up like at the games. That's a lot of time you spend together every single week.
Yeah, that's true.
And then like all of the parents would prepare like snacks and stuff for the kids, or like
Aw.
arrange like trips and whatnot. And in my head, I'm like, what role does my mom serve in that like group?
Yeah, what did she do?
Dude, I think she was low key the mean one.
What?
So, oh my god, this is like a funny ass story. One time, I'm not, sorry, guys. As much as I talk about my mom, like I love her and she's my mom, but I just have a lot of like what the fuck moments when I was growing up. Okay. So get this. Me and all my high school friends were planning like a graduation trip. We're going to like Thailand, and then so like obviously like all the parents are involved, right? So they're all like meeting up, and then my mom has never. So when I had friends in high school, I wouldn't really introduce my friends to her because that's just how I was with my mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're sitting around in a circle. We're talking about like, oh, what are the kids gonna be doing? We're like telling them like, we'll be safe, blah 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 blah. And then like, out of the blue, so then the meeting ends and they're all like meeting each other. Like, oh, like I'm Adrian's mom. Nice to meet you. Blah blah blah. So one of my friends, his name is Oliver. He has like a widow's peak. And then my mom, having met his
God.
mom, very first conversation, she like introduced herself and she's like, oh, like did you know your son's widow's peak brings bad luck?
Bro.
And then
what
like
the?
obviously like I was there and Oliver was there and we're both like, did we just hear what my mom just...
What the heck?
And then like you could tell like his mom was like taken aback. She was like,
That's such a busted thing to say to someone.
and I'm like, Mom, why did you like have that thought and why did you say it? Like what else have you said about my other friends?
Oh my god.
So I don't know.
That's
I'm-
really funny.
like you really don't know what's going behind the scenes. as a
Yeah, that's true. I realize, so I say a lot of busted shit sometimes to Will, and he's like, it's like funny, but also it's like, like why did you say that? And then
thought.
I was calling my mom the other day, and he was listening, and then I was like, afterwards, he's like, you know, it makes sense because my mom says a bunch of busted stuff to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were calling. She's like, why don't you look cheerful? And I'm like, because you literally just told me to stop drinking boba, and also something else, like I forget what it was. And I'm like, how am I supposed to be cheerful when I just hop on a call and you're like nagging me about not drinking boba?
Boba, that's crazy.
And then she's like, oh. But that's kind of busted.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like sometimes I feel like they've also grown up as like we've grown up, and other times I'm like, it just feels like I'm 12 years old again.
Yeah, always.
It's like regression.
What was the first?
Sorry, we were
question?
talking about friends. I don't know how we went back to family.
They're always around.
Family is friends.
Friends. Oh yeah, I was gonna say like after college and everyone disperses around the world, and that's when you start to pivot from having like proximity friends or just like people so close on campus to you versus like you have to be more proactive and intentional about your friendships in adulthood. And then you're juggling like time because like you work and then all this other stuff. And especially in a city like New York, when you have like there's just literally so many people and you're meeting people all the time and like learning how to prioritize that. And then also the whole like 150 people is like how many people you can know, but actually 150 is still a lot. So
150 is so many.
Yeah, that's so many. So like actually it's more like 15 to 20 people, like of close people, including friends and family. I was watching Jen M's video today and that's what she said.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How do you balance like giving your time to people you've grown up with versus people you've like met here? Because it's like at the end of the day, like even if you've met someone or how do I frame this?
It's like history or like
yeah, like how do you prioritize like history versus like it's not to say that what you guys had was not a genuine connection, but like history means something, right?
So this might be a hot take.
Okay.
I think history should not be as highly prioritized above some other things when it comes to evaluating friendships. I think history is meaningful. Like, don't get me wrong, it's meaningful. And like what happened in that history is obviously meaningful. But there comes a point where if you realize that you're not aligning with someone anymore, you can't just continue because there's history. Like that's not the reason to stay grounded in a friendship.
When you say align, like can you like maybe elaborate more on that? Like I guess like in some sense it's like would you say it's a transaction almost? Like you both have to give each other something?
It's like value based.
Okay.
Like if your values, how you treat people, are you kind? Do you judge others? Do you make assumptions about other people right off the bat? Like, so something that like I feel like is a symbol of growing up is when you're a child, you're a little bit more selfish of the world, right? Like you grow up with your lens as like your perspective.
Right.
And that's very normal. But I feel like there comes a time where you need to learn how to consider other people, like consider how your actions and your words affect other people.
I get what you're saying. Like, I mean, like, that's what growing up is. You can't, like, live like a child for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know, you can't just be me all the time.
So, for example, like, that's a value thing, too. Like,
Right.
Do you consider other people? Do you make decisions selfishly? Or do you, like, consider what your friends are going through? Or, like, it's very hard to be selfless because...
Interesting.
People make decisions for what's best for them, you know? Like, that's human nature.
Like you feel like we're like all just inherently
selfish. Yeah,
that's how we're hardwired.
Yeah.
That's
So
fair.
like it takes effort to like be aware of that and then consider other people.
I see. Back to like just friends in general. I don't know if you feel this way about like adulthood friendships. I think one thing that college friendships has over adult friendships, I think it's like the quality of time you spent with each other. Because you're taken away from an environment. I mean, so Rebecca and I were talking about this actually. So it's like, why does it feel like some of the new friends we form right now, we can't form as close friendships versus like the friendships we've had from college? And I think history is part of it, but I think the quantity of time might eventually match up with your college friends, but the quality of time, it's really hard to reproduce that in every
But
single
yeah,
friendship, right? Like, I think like I don't know, quality of time has to be so much more than just like getting a meal with each other.
it's
Like
like
it takes
making memories.
right, like it
Yeah.
takes two to invest in a friendship.
Yeah.
But oftentimes it's like you're meeting people through mutual events, or you see people once or twice a time, or even
Yeah.
like once a month. Like, how are you expected to form like a close friendship like that?
Right. And okay, something that I miss is like when you go to someone's house and you just hang out in the room, there's no agenda. Like there's no like
Board game
yeah,
night
it's
or
not like
movie
you have
night.
to do something. It's just like I'm just going to sit on your bed and we're just going to like talk and giggle and like do random shit.
Do you think that's inevitable as you grow up?
Yeah, cuz it feels like your time is so like it feels like
Like you just have
the
shit to
value of
do.
a time means
Uh-huh.
doing something. Like that's what it I feel like what as you get into adulthood, that's how we see it. Whereas when it comes to building those friendships, it's like you need to allot time to be spontaneous. And like
Mm.
for example, at night you're just like, I'm craving pizza. And then you're like, all right, let's go. Like, you know, versus like, oh, wasn't in my plan. Sorry, can't. Like
30-hour commute cannot make. And that's like low-key kind of sad.
yeah. There's the whole thing where it's like a close friend is it takes about 200 hours
Oh,
to
is that a
form a
thing?
close friendship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of like quality time, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, friends as an adult is so weird. I mean, like a couple questions you have to ask is like, where do I meet people? First of all, like
Yeah.
let's say for us, you take away church. Like, where
Bruh.
where the fuck are you supposed to meet people? Like one of Rebecca's friends is he's starting his residency, and he's like,
Oh.
I'm just gonna be like be friends with whoever you make friends with, and that's I don't
Who's
know.
who? Like who?
Like
Like her friends?
of his girlfriend's friends, yeah. He's like,
Oh,
you
I
go make friends,
see.
and then I'll just follow you wherever you
Oh,
go. And
damn.
I'm like, dude, that's such. I mean, like, hey, it works for some people, but it's such a sad way to think about friendships.
Yeah.
Or just like, hey, being forever a fringe friend of like,
What's a fringe friend again?
like someone who's not like a deep,
Oh.
like an outer circle friend to multiple like friend groups. That's so sad
Oh, I see what you mean.
because you're never gonna have. I don't know. Okay, you're right. Part of it is the 200 hours, but like if they already have like their own friends and don't want to either be like invested in you,
Yeah.
that's completely fine. But it's just like
That level of depth is
exactly,
different. Yeah.
exactly,
You don't
and
feel like you belong.
it's like an imbalance. Like the person who has more intention will naturally want to feel like more part of the group, and a person who doesn't
Yeah.
have that intention, it's just
Bruh,
sorry,
it's so
stabbed your
hard.
hand.
You're good. Yeah.
Do you feel lonely?
Honestly, no.
That's good.
I don't know. I feel like there's just different phases
Mm.
in life. Like right now I'm not really in a quantity friend craze phase. Like I'm building something for myself and
Do you think that's satisfied by you or people around you?
what do you mean?
So I think part of that is like if you took all of your friends away,
Mhm.
are you not lonely because you satisfy yourself, or genuinely the connections you have around you right now are still like fulfilling?
I think I'm fulfilled by my relationship with myself,
Yeah,
what I'm doing like hobby-wise,
yeah.
and the relationships around me.
I see.
I think if you took away the relationships around me, I would be lonely.
What if we? Well, how about not
Like,
relationships?
completely,
But let's
but,
say we
like-
took away like Will.
Ooh. Yeah, I think Will definitely carries a lot of like the friendship weight. Yeah, I think if Will were not in the picture, I would have to be more intentional about making sure I'm seeing like my girly pops, I think.
Mm.
Regardless of that, I mean, well, he's in the picture, but like regardless of that, like I still do want to make more time for girly pops. But I just feel like right now I'm still like moving this like chaos. I don't feel settled at all. So I don't really have the bandwidth to like do extra stuff right now.
Dude, I feel you on that so much because I feel okay. I'm not lonely,
Mhm.
but I think I have a desire to have more deeper friendships. I have a lot of friends here, but it's like of those,
Dude, yeah.
how many are like truly deep?
Yeah.
Like, I really don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like sometimes like for people who are in a relationship, it's easy to mask that because you're like, I have
You
my
have-
partner.
yeah.
Like I love Rebecca. Like honestly, without her, I think I would be I would feel more lonely.
Yeah.
But I also understand, like, in a way, I'm like I'm not compensating, like masking it almost because I have Rebecca. You
Yeah.
know?
I think that's very natural, and I don't think it's something we need to force to compensate in other ways. Like, I think,
Yeah.
like, I mean, being in a relationship in itself, it does take a lot of time and effort and energy and intention. So, like, I don't think it's fair to be like, oh, we have to also
No.
do
Wait.
other
So you know that phenomenon where it's like when people start dating, they
or
just
disappear.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
I think that's like okay. Like honestly, like it kind of has happened to me and Rebecca. Like for like being completely honest, but also I'm like, where like why does that just disappear?
I think that's natural. This person is like your best friend. You want to spend every second together.
But is it wrong to be just like completely fulfilled by them?
Long term, yes,
Yeah.
probably. Short term, not necessarily.
Mm.
Long term, it's like it's because you can't rely on one person to be your everything, like satisfy all your interests and
Yeah.
stuff. In the beginning, maybe it's just like also new, so like it feels like everything's satisfied. But I think long term, it's still important to like have different pockets of friends to fulfill different interests and different needs.
Yeah.
But I feel you. I've definitely also gone off the grid.
I think we're coming to the end of our time. But I think the last thing of like adulting is I think for the first time I actually feel very lost with who I am. I don't know if you feel that.
Whoa.
Because you know how like after I came out of my long-term relationship,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I found myself and I've healed. But I feel like ever since graduating and starting to like adult, I think when we lived together, I was like adulting like free trial, you know? But now like I'm coming upon my year of like living and like living alone and shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like, now I'm adulting for real.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I don't know, it feels weird. I feel lost a little bit.
Whoa.
Like every month, I feel like I seek like change almost.
Hmm.
I don't know. It's like I don't have the stability that I used to have in my life with like school and stuff. And that might just be like adulting in real life.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it also because you're living alone?
I feel like I'm experiencing like just being so consumed by work because I want to be.
Mm.
And I don't know what I like honestly want anymore.
That's fair.
Besides like the very big stuff. Like I want to make money, I want to have a family, I want to have friends.
Mhm.
But like even my answers to that is so like basic, you know.
Yeah.
I guess I miss like the intimacy with myself almost that I could afford. That's really
Pause.
pause. It just goes back to like the time I don't have anymore to like spend with myself because of like work, you
Yeah.
know. Versus school, I could like go to class and go home and just like fuck around for a couple hours and be with
Yeah.
friends, you know.
Wait, you should totally watch Jenim's video.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it called?
I'll send it to you. It's like FaceTiming my younger self.
Damn.
She talks about like making sure you're like exercising, having solitude.
Solitude.
Yeah.
I'm lonely. No, I'm kidding. Dude,
Yeah.
Jenna is like old, huh?
34.
That's not
I
old,
think.
my bad.
That's my favorite number.
34?
Yeah. It's kind of random. I think I still feel that, but it really hit me during my transition period of like when my job ended and then everything transitioned.
Do you feel like you love who you are right now, or do you still feel like you're lacking something?
I feel like I felt that self-love like in January.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
dating phase and
Yeah.
stuff. Like I think that helped me establish my self or like really open my eyes to like,
Mhm.
whoa, like what does this actually look like?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the foundation of my self-worth and self-love is there, but then it's just kind of like the outside stuff.
Interesting.
Identity wise, like what am I doing? Like, I
Wait,
have
no,
no idea what I'm doing.
I kind of resonate with that because the narrative of like healing is like you like heal, right?
Hmm.
And then now you're healed, and then like now what?
Yeah. Now you
Like-
have to execute. Like it's like you did all the inner work and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's like you just gotta live.
No, but even then it's like so like I think pre like dating you have these like phases like healing like the
The 5 stages.
5 stages, the
Yeah.
billionaire or whatever. But then like it's like once you have, I don't know if you resonate with this yet because like you've been dating Will for like relatively shorter than me and Rebecca. But like now that I have like dated Rebecca and I'm happy, for some reason that happiness is like not enough. Like that peace you get with like being in a relationship, it's like not enough. I don't know if you echo that. in
Wait.
any way.
Like you're not talking about the relationship itself. It's
No,
just
no. Just
in
like just
general
the
life.
phase of life that I'm in right now.
Okay.
Like there's nowhere to go after
Is it
that.
because oh wait, you know how like in life you always like move the the goal.
Yes, yeah, no,
You don't know
that's
what your
exactly
goal
what it is.
is
That's exactly
next.
what it is. Like for me to go from this to family just seems
Oh my
like,
god.
no, even you agree. It's like a big ass jump,
Marriage.
or maybe it's not a big ass jump. I don't know.
Engagement.
Bruh.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Like, what's the next goal?
Actually, yeah, that's a big difference between growing up. Like when you were a kid, you always had like the next thing, college, grad
For
school,
you.
job,
Yeah,
internship.
yeah.
Now you're just like, I have a job now.
It's crazy because, well, and like for me now too, it's like I could literally do anything.
Yeah,
Literally, I could do anything I ever wanted. And I'm like, I don't know what to do because I don't know how to make this kind of decision because everything was laid out before.
Is that more freeing or stressful?
It's pretty stressful. It's both. I'm grateful for all of it.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh, I kind of missed that actually when I was unemployed.
No, it's like you totally miss like what you don't have.
But you're like unemployed and you're like doing something. I was just like, well, I guess I was job searching, but I don't know.
Soul searching.
Soul searching.
Yeah.
Google searching for jobs. My bold prediction is that you're gonna make this full-time content creating work.
I think that's my prediction too. I feel it in my bones.
I feel in your bones.
Okay, excuse me.
When we high five.
Pause. Okay.
All right. I think we can wrap it up here. Anything else you want to say about growing up?
My last perspective on growing up is that I feel like part of it is kind of what you were saying last time. Like it's becoming aware, like being able to articulate feelings that you weren't able to before.
Like it's not profound. It's just like the brain's finally connecting.
It's profound to you because you were never able to articulate it. But like maybe to other people they're like, bro, I already went through this or something.
Yeah, the old people are just like,
that's what we've been trying to tell you. Yeah, but I feel like.
Wait, do you think that's like what teachers think of like kids?
Oh my god,
like,
teachers have the most patience.
They're trying to teach like basic ass life shit.
Yeah,
and the kid is like either like in denial or like, whoa.
And they're like, no, I think teachers are literally some of the most amazing people on the entire planet. Like,
I agree.
You have to be so patient with the kids and you have such a big impact on their development too. Like it's such an important job. Anyways, I think growing up is going through things, like really experiencing the joys and the sorrows of life and like the magnitude of each of them and like learning that like you just have to accept things. And honestly, acceptance is really freeing. Like even when it came to dating, not that it feels like a waste of time, but it's just like you can't change them and you just have to accept it. Like if they don't like you, they don't like you, no matter how much you like them. And it really, really sucks. Yeah, that's just the part of like feeling the depth of that sadness or longing, but then realizing that like at the end of the day, it'll all be okay.
No, it'll all be okay.
Yeah.
I think it's like just echoing that the bad parts in your life, like in the moment, obviously they're like bad, but it's like you kind of need these moments to balance out the good and appreciate what good is.
Yeah.
And appreciate how bad can like influence that. And I think that's like the beauty of life. Like,
and you learn so much.
You're not like, oh, actually, I did want to share a thing I was thinking about. So you know how like progress is like this, typically like a linear line or an exponential line, like a line just goes up. But I think it's like life is like there's so many like ups, downs, even like back, even like plateau. Like life isn't supposed to be like a line. It can even like circle back, right?
Yeah.
So it's just the complexity of like what living is.
I think something that gets me through the periods where I feel really sad or like where I feel like there are definitely eras in my life where I feel like, oh my gosh, this is so refreshing. Like I'm just loving and enjoying life and I'm so happy. And then there are times, sometimes months on end, where I'm just like, like I don't know what's going on. Like I don't know if I'll be okay. I feel hopeless or just like stuff like that. Whenever I feel those times, I just tell myself like, look, you've gotten through this type of stuff in the past or this feeling. You've gotten out of it before. You'll make it again, even though it feels like you might not. And like these periods of time is truly the time when you grow the most. Like even if I'm really sad about something and it's like really painful, I can also just appreciate that like going through this, I will become a better person and like build more character and resilience because this is something that life is teaching me. And like I don't know what it's teaching me right now, but like once I get out of it,
a resume booster.
yeah, for your emotional intelligence. Yeah.
Here's my list of trauma.
Dump. Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Well, that brings us to the end of this episode.
You think our footage made it?
Oh, yeah, our footage has been cutting out, but we're trying to change things. Like, we're experimenting with things, so hopefully.
Because we care.
But yeah, thank you so much if you've made it this far.
If you've made it this far, subscribe to Sarah's personal channel.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, I'm her biggest fan. You have no idea.
No, I thank you so much.
Okay.
Like, you're the best cheerleader.
That was kind of nice. Anyways,
Yeah.
continue.
But yeah, we appreciate you so much. You know, it's kind of nice being back. It really does feel like a season 2. Also, I wonder if our outros are like too long because we kind of say the same thing like 5 times.
Wait, no. If you make it to the end of the video, you are a legend.
You're literally a real one.
But if you're actually watching us and not listening to us, you have issues.
Oh, I think you're pretty cool.
Maybe cut that out.
You have issues because you're literally the coolest person on the entire planet.
Slay.
Yeah. Okay, well, I hope you guys are having a great week, and it's been good to be back together and enjoy your summer. Okay.
And grow up.
Yeah, do you think you've grown up? Let us know. Thank you so much for watching and listening. We will see you guys in the next episode. With that,
TTYL.